Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Math Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it. We are on the topic linear inequalities. In the previous video, we took a question on solving type 2 of linear inequalities. In this video, we are going to solve another question on type 2 of linear inequalities. So let's look at the question. We are being told to find the truth set of 1 minus 7x is greater than or equal to x plus 3. And we are supposed to illustrate our answer on a number line. So let's take the question. 1 minus 7x greater than or equal to x plus 3. As I always say, I always want to group the terms with the variables on the left hand side, then I group the terms without the variables on the right hand side. So I'm going to group the terms with x on this side, then I group the terms without x on the other side. You can choose to do it the other way around, it will also work, but for simplicity's sake, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to stick to that. So here what I'll do is that because I want to do that, I will keep minus 7x on this side of the inequality, then I bring x from this side to join it. I'll keep 3 here, then I'll take 1 from this side and send it over there. I hope that is clear. So if I'm keeping minus 7x here, I'm going to have minus 7x. X here is positive, so when it crosses the inequality sign to this side, it becomes negative. So I'm going to have minus 7x minus x. You bring your sign greater than or equal to, 3 is already here, so 3. 1 is positive. When it crosses the inequality sign to this side, it becomes negative. So I'm going to have 3 minus 1. From the video on addition and subtraction of algebraic expressions, we saw that minus 7x minus x will give us minus 8x. Then we bring our sign greater than or equal to 3 minus 1 will give us 2. If you divide from here, we are going to divide both sides by the number attached to the variable. The number attached to the variable in this case is minus 8. On the video on introduction to linear inequalities, we said that if you divide through by a negative number, the direction of the inequality sign changes. So here, as soon as we divide through by negative 8, the inequality sign changes from greater than or equal to less than or equal to. From here, minus 8 will cancel minus 8. Then we have our less than or equal to sign. 2 divided by minus 8 will give us minus 1 over 4. So we solved the question. But the question said that we should find the truth set. So you write the truth set for it. The truth set is S is such that X is less than or equal to minus 1 over 4. Now we move on to the second part of our question. It said that we should illustrate our answer on a number line. So here is what you are going to do. You draw the arrow, your line for the number line here. So we draw it here. Now I'm going to start my numbers from the number in the answer. The number in the answer is negative 1 over 4. So I'm going to start listing the numbers from there. So the first one is negative 1 over 4. Now look at the inequality sign very well. We can see that from here, looking at the inequality sign very well, it means that the numbers will be moving in this direction, because that is the direction the inequality sign is pointing to. So our arrow will be moving in that direction. So the numbers that we will be listing will also be moving in that direction. We've listed the first one as minus 1 over 4. So what will be the next one? As I told you in the previous video, we know that if you draw your number line like this, and let's say here is the division, this side is positive, then this side is negative. So from here, we keep adding the numbers to get the next number. Here, because it's negative, you are going to subtract the numbers to get the next number. Now, this is what I mean. We can see that the first one here is negative 1 over 4. Now, because we are moving in this direction, to get the next number, subtract 1 over 4. In the previous video, we added because we are moving in this direction, but because in this video we are moving in the opposite direction, we are going to subtract. So if you are moving in this direction, you subtract. If you're moving in that direction, you add. So here the first number is -1/4. So if you want to get the next number, we subtract 1/4 from this number. So that's what we are going to do. So to get the next number, we already have -1. We already have -1/4. So to get the next number, we have to subtract 1/4. So we subtract 1/4 from it, and that will give us -1/2. So it means that the next number is -1/2. Now to get the next one, you subtract -1/4 again. So we are going to keep on subtracting till we get to the limit that we want. So here I'm going to list about 2 or 3 more. So to get the next number, what you do is that you go onto your calculator again. Now our new number is -1/2. So -1/2. To get the next number, you subtract 1/4 again, and that will give us -3/4. So -3/4. To get the next number again, you subtract 1/4 from the new number. So if you want to do that, -3/4. So you subtract 1/4 from it to get the next number. So 1/4, and that will give us 1. So it means that the next number is 1. So that's what you keep on doing. Now here you could have ended at -3/4. If you list 2 or 3 more numbers, it's okay. So we now have our number line here. So what we are going to do is that we now draw the lines. As I said, you draw the line from the answer. The answer is -1/4. In the direction of the inequality sign, it's pointing this way. So you draw the line in that direction. You draw a small circle on the answer. So that's what you do. Now, if it is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, you shade the circle. Because here is less than or equal to, we will shade the circle as we have in this answer. Thank you for watching this video on type 2 of linear inequalities. See you in the next video where we will take another question on solving type 2 of linear inequalities. Bye bye.